By nature, I don't get upset. By nature, rarely, very rarely I get upset. Because when somebody gets upset, actually I laugh at them. I laugh at them saying that they don't have control on their mind. Getting upset means controlling your mind. So I'm very upset with you, but I say, look, let me talk to her after 10 minutes. Give some time, your anger will come down. Second thing, if you are normally happy inside, or you are contented, more than happy, you are contented, you don't get upset. Third one is, you don't gain anything by getting upset. Actually, it will harm the relationship. If two people are fighting, I always like to see and say how they are fighting. Though both of them do not know how to live happily. No, like, suppose, my leg touches yours. People start fighting. I said, instead of fighting, sorry, I didn't mean it. You can dissipate lot of anger by good words. And, when I was young and I had 2 children, of course, I was a very good engineer, very competent engineer. Then it took some time for me to understand bringing up 2 children when my husband is globe-trotting in a license Raj. It was a license Raj in olden days. To get a computer, you have to sit in Washington, you have to sit in Delhi, you have to sit in many places and get it. Now, I can also take up a job, then what will happen to children? Logically, it's very difficult. I said, someone has to step down. And Murthy said, you need not do that, you can take up the job, I will do something else. I said, no, let me step down, not because he tells me, because I felt motherhood is great. Let me do it because I like it, not someone told me. People think, okay, because somebody told you left your job, someone told, no, not that. I said, let me spend time with my children. And people used to give my example. Look at Sudha, my maiden name was Kulkarni. Look at Sudha Kulkarni, she got a first rank, she is a housewife at home. People used to talk. Initially it used to hurt me. Later I said, what do they know about my life, my difficulties? It's very funny. In life we give solution. Without asking other problems, we give immediate solution. No, you should do. Our own problems, we don't know the solution. So I told, no. Then I started working 3 hours per day, 6 hours per day. When my children grew up, I took full-time and overtime job. So different phases, I worked differently. But I always kept working for something. See, if I'm not working, I will write something. If I'm not writing, then I will do something else. So kept my mind always busy, waiting for an opportunity when my children grow up so that I'll get more free time. But you don't forget, by the time your in-laws will be old, your parents will be old. You have to look after them also.
It's a cycle.
But somehow you get a help by that time. So I always felt first priority is family, second priority is my work. And when children grew up, I said first priority is my work, children do not need me. So I went on changing my priorities depending on the circumstances. Because in life, the best thing for all women, particularly with children, I want to tell you, what you want to achieve, it is not immediately possible because you have responsibility. When a working woman gets a baby, it is only her career is dented, not husband's in general. That makes many times women angry. So I tell men, if you want peace at home, please help your wife because she really gets upset. Now everybody is educated, equally educated. So they should also come and help. Second thing, please remember, this too shall pass. It won't be like that forever. We always think, oh, this will be forever. No, it will be only for a certain period. Your capacity is to come back again and with more vigor, with more maturity and more knowledge and do it better. I always tell people who do social service, after 45 you should start. The reason is by that time you know who is your chamcha. People will go on telling, Sudha Murthy, you are great, all lies. Multiply by 0, I take it. Because people like to do all, pumping. You should not be bloated because of that. People will do, this is age-old method, chamchagiri is always there. But you should know who is who. You should know the value of money. At 25, you don't understand. By 45, you have some failure, some success, you know the value of money. By that time, you know how to handle situations. So I started foundation at age of 45. By that I knew what exactly I should do and whom I should work, who is my real friend, who are only friends only when you have power. You know, of late I have a lot more acquaintances with, I never knew. After Rajya Sabha, suddenly my popularity swelled so much. I said, how come immediately? Then I realized for everything there is a big reason behind that. So you, by that 45 age, it's a good age to start a non-profit organization. By that time, you know what is what exactly. For me, it's 45. For somebody, maybe even 40.